Hi, I'm Jeff Gilkey. We are here at Kings Island. This is our first episode for CoasterCast. Basically, this is a vodcast that will give you a general overview of the park, roller coasters, flat rides, and many other things at the park. Come with me.
Kings Island actually started out, it was Coney Island back in the 1800s down along the river in Cincinnati, and Taft Broadcasting bought it in the late 1960s, but that park was kind of plagued by floods, so they looked for a different place to take it and found some land out here in what was known at that time as Kings Mills, and developed it from there. The park right now consists of 364 acres. We can really double the size of the park and still have more room to grow. So they kind of, in moving Coney Island to Kings Island in 1972, they actually talked to Walt Disney about it, and his suggestion to them was to buy twice as much land as you need. So they took his advice on that, and over the past 35 years, it's really become arguably the top seasonal theme park in the world.
Kings Island is known as the home of several world-breaking roller coasters and rides. Drop Tower is known as the world's tallest gyro drop tower, standing at 315 feet tall. And then we have the Beast, the legendary roller coaster, opened in 1979, and it stands today as the world's longest wooden roller coaster for over 29 years, at 7,400 feet long. In April 2000, Kings Island introduced the world's tallest and fastest wooden coaster in the world, standing at 218 feet tall. Going 78 miles per hour, is called the Son of Beast. When it was first opened, Son of Beast was built with 118-foot tall vertical loop. In the summer of 2006, Son of Beast was closed to make a few adjustments to improve the satisfaction from the park visitors. The loop was removed, and the train was replaced with a lighter train, and opened again in summer 2007. It still stands as the tallest and the fastest wooden coaster in the world. Since Kings Island opened in 1972, more than 1 billion riders have enjoyed Kings Island's diverse roller coasters and rides. Currently there are 14 roller coasters, range from wooden coasters, flying coaster, suspended coaster, inverted coaster, limb coaster, and steel looping coaster. Let's take a look at Vortex, as one-of-a-kind steel looping roller coaster. It was the first roller coaster in the world with 6 inversions. A total of 4,750,000 tons of steel was used to construct Vortex in 1987. That is a lot of steel. Last year, Kings Island opened their first flying coaster called Firehawk, which was moved from another park known as X-Flight. Firehawk has become a popular attraction last year and continued to today. It is a great addition to X-Space next to the indoor roller coaster, the Flight of Fear. Racers as Kings Island's original roller coasters, a classic out and back, traditional wooden racing coaster is now both going forward.
The Racers, the park's original roller coaster, it opened in 1972, and when it opened, both sides ran forward, and did up until the spring of 1982 when they flipped one side around backwards that was only really supposed to be a short-term kind of a promotion that they did to kind of fill in at that time. The bat was kind of the new marquee attraction. They were having some issues with it. So to give the guests a new experience for that year, they turned one side around. But that went from being short-term to something that lasted 5 years, 10 years, and ultimately 26 years before turning it back around this year to kind of bring the ride full circle, turn back the clock, have it running the way that the ride was intended to be when it opened in 1972. And, a lot of our guests that remembered the old days and how the ride ran forward were pretty excited about it. And you have other, park guests that the only way they knew the ride was one side going backward, one side going forward. So for them, it's going to be a new experience. Now, at the same time, we had some people thinking that you've taken away one ride. But each side on the racer right now, even though both sides are facing forward, each side has its own unique personality.
Has something for everyone, from shows and attractions to rides to most extreme rides. Even Kings Island has something for the little ones of all ages. Amusement Today readers awarded Kings Island with the golden tickets for the best kids area in the world in 2007 as their 7th year in a row. Nickelodeon Universe features 2 outstanding neighborhoods, SpongeBob and Dora the Explorer. Along with meeting the most popular characters from Nickelodeon Network, Nickelodeon Universe has 18 attractions and kids coasters than any other theme park in the world. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a giant skateboard with a huge sculpture of Avatar's lead character. This is a questionable ride, since some say it is a roller coaster and some say it is a flat ride. Rugrats Runaway Raptor is the world's first inverted roller coaster for kids. It's a fun ride. There is Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Castle. It is the first interactive dark ride in the park's history. If you want to get soaking wet, you should ride on the Wild Thornberrys River Adventure. It is a journey full of fun and adventure. If you are into playing games at the park, now you can use your credit card to obtain your token to play the games at Kings Island. There are many games and specialty attraction at additional cost. You can do Sky Coaster, Slingshot, or Thunder Alley. There are so many things you can do here at Kings Island that feature more than 80 world-class rides, show and attraction. Kings Island will have a new attraction in 2009. But what could it be?
Well, the activity that you see going on in the park right now reflects our commitment to providing our guests with world-class thrills, fun, and quality family entertainment. Park hasn't shed any details at this time as to what that's going to be, but as you can see from the construction and the area that's taken up is all going to be something spectacular. No details have really been shed about that, what's going on, and other than we know it's going to be a spectacular attraction. And I think this summer, as our guests come to the park, they'll be able to see it being developed before their own eyes. So every time that somebody comes here, whether it's a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week kind of break between your visits, you're going to see some progress down there, and you'll see things start to take shape, and everybody will kind of know what it's going to be as we get toward the end of the season.
It can be pretty much anything. There is a rumor going around saying that Kings Island will get a hypercoaster in 2009. Can it be true? Come to Kings Island and find out. Thank you for watching CoasterCast. See you next time.